Good morning guys! So, we decided to go out today para mag-film ng video ng episode. Maging exciting na rin guys, so you can see where we are. Ganda ng view namin, no? You know guys, ang ganda dito. This place is usually packed during holidays or weekends. Kaya kami, gusto lang namin dito kapag weekdays. Look how beautiful this place is. We have it just to ourselves. Okay, so ngayon, kukuha na lang ako ng spot para ma-shoot ko yung episode. I'm very excited kasi yung episode na i-film ko ngayon, you guys are gonna relate. So, tune in. In this episode, I'm gonna teach you guys how to build real confidence and the kind that not only changes your life, but you get to inspire others, okay? So they can change theirs. Kasi iba rin yun kapag nakakapagbigay ka ng value sa ibang tao. The word confidence, it's a big word, no? And sometimes, depending kung nasaan ka sa buhay mo ngayon, it might actually intimidate you. You might want to be someone na parang alam nila yung sinasabi nila or someone really successful na talaga namang yung confidence level nila is napakataas. Contrary to what other people's believe, confidence is only a result. An outcome. It's something that you get out of doing something. Kasi akala ng maraming tao, confidence is something na kailangan mo in order to succeed. Pero hindi nila alam, they process it backwards when they think that way. Kasi ito yung parang feeling mo, dapat alam mo na lahat. Dapat may blueprint ka, dapat alam mo na lahat ng sasabihin mo, gagawin mo, even before you start doing it. So ano pa yung ibang belief natin na dapat daw para maging confident ka, 'di ba? Na parang lagi ka dapat nag-a-affirmation, I am confident, I am worthy, I can do this, I am deserving. Pero don't get me wrong, those affirmations, hindi ko naman sinasabing mali siya. You know, when you try to attract positive things to your life, 'di ba? Syempre, yun yung magiging output mo, your beliefs, your thoughts that will in turn translate to your actions. Naiintindihan ko yun. Ngaya lang, you gotta be careful guys because when you use affirmations and you believe in it and you use it to cover up what's really necessary para makuha mo yung isang bagay, dun siya nagiging double-edged sword. I think that's the word. Okay? It's good, but if you use it to an extent that it avoids you from doing the real hard work, dun na siya nagiging self-sabotage. Guys, after trying many different businesses, I can confidently tell you, talagang 100% to, that success does not have anything to do with getting ready or with knowing everything right at the beginning. But it has everything to do with doing things scared. Okay, naintindihan niyo yun? You don't need to be confident. You just have to keep doing it at the beginning para makita mo talaga yung pathway na dapat mong i-walk on. But if you really think about it, you haven't done this one thing, pero ang gusto nyo, ang expectation nyo sa sarili nyo is dapat alam nyo na siya. Like, there is a big disconnect there because number one is you haven't done it. Yeah, you probably have done your research, so vaguely meron kayong idea on how to do it, but you can't really have the confidence because you haven't really gone through the experience of doing it. Kaya nga siya first time, di ba? Confidence is not a personality trait. So, hindi ito yun na I was born confident. Kasi ang totoo niyan, ang confidence, it is a skill. Okay? But good news, guys, every skill can be acquired. This was many years ago. But I couldn't change the fact talaga na hindi ako marunong mag-English noon. Kasi hindi naman ako pumasok sa English school sa Philippines. Talagang ghetto na ghetto ako noon. Like, I couldn't even express myself or even communicate with my classmates back in high school in that language, no? Talaga nahihiya ako. Who would have thought that that person, that girl in high school, who would have thought that I could do things that I really never thought, like talaga namang in my wildest dream that I could do. To be able to publicly speak in front of hundreds of people, to be able to have the privilege to lead a team in my agency na makapag-inspire din ng mga tao. I never really thought that I was capable of doing something like this. And kung tatanungin nyo, what did change? Was it because I did a lot more affirmation? Was it because I knew everything I needed to know prior to starting? Or maybe because I was ready and I knew exactly what I needed to do? And let me tell you this, guys, none of what I just told you I knew right from the beginning. Instead, I'm going to teach you 3 things that if you do over and over and over again, guys, I can guarantee you that you're going to have real confidence. And I'm not talking about fake it till you make it here, guys. I'm talking about that you're gonna be dangerously confident kasi alam nyo yung sinasabi nyo. Here's the first one. Do the hard things. So, example, gusto nyo mag-lose ng weight. Well, do the hard things. Hit the gym, kumain kayo ng tama, get enough sleep. Mahirap ba yun? Of course, hard things nga eh. 'Di ba? Madaling sabihin, pero mahirap gawin. In fact, maraming nagtry, pero konti lang yung nakakahit ng goals nila. Kasi those are the hard things. Okay? Not everybody wants to do it. When you do these hard things and you get to a certain goal, magkakaroon kayo ng confidence na, I made it. Right? Na kapag tinuturo nyo na sa ibang tao, you know exactly what you're talking about kasi you've got the confidence to back it up na parang, no. This is the way I did it. And I can tell you, it worked because I did it and it worked, right? Do the hard things. There's no shortcut, guys. You gotta do the hard things in order for you to build real confidence. So, bibigyan ko pa kayo guys ng isang example sa negosyo ko na lang, okay? So, what are the uncomfortable things that I needed to do, especially at the beginning, para mag-take off yung negosyo ko? So, I needed to call strangers, I needed to connect with people, I needed to find creative ways on how to put myself in front of other people. Uncomfortable ba yun? Uncomfortable. Ang hard nga eh. Again, because these are the hard things, right? I have to do it over and over again so I can turn it into a habit that will give me confidence to keep doing it or to keep scaling it. And itong mga hard things na to, kaya siya nagbibigay ng ganong kind of confidence is because it takes discipline. Okay? Hindi lahat may disiplina. Lahat may gusto, pero hindi lahat discipline to put in the work that it needs in order for them to get what they want. Kasi think about it, if you do the hard stuff over and over again, right, it generally gets better. Now, do they get easy? Heck no. Things don't get easy. You just get better as you do it over and over. And you only get better by doing more, not doing less. And that's what you call repetition. Kaya nga ako sa agency ko kapag may nagsasabi sa akin na, Sarah, I did this and I failed. And I'm like, well, how many times did you do it? Like 2, 3 times. Maybe I did it for a week. I did it for 2 weeks. And I'm like, of course you're gonna suck. Of course hindi ka magiging magaling. You have to do it longer. You have to do it more. You have to do more repetition. You cannot say that you failed at something that you never really gave a chance to work. So ang takeaway sa first point na to, guys, is if you're not confident yet, assess yourself. Maybe you just haven't done the hard things yet. Okay, so the next one is you have to keep the promises that you made to yourself. Mahalaga to, guys. You don't need other people to believe in you. You need to believe in you. Okay? Kasi, di ba, ang dami-dami nating sinasabi sa sarili natin. We're worried about what other people think of us kapag nag-i-start tayo. Pero ang biggest battle naman talaga, especially at the beginning, that you'll ever need to fight is with yourself. So I'll give you an example nung nagsisimula ako, right? I never thought that I would enter financial industry. I was really scared of the thought na sales siya, tapos at the same time parang numbers and like I have to do calculation because these are all my outside perspective of the industry, right? So I was really scared at the beginning and I never really thought this was something for me. Okay? Again, limiting beliefs. Pero nung ginawa ko siya, there's this voice in my head na hindi mo yan kaya, na hindi mo yan lane, right? Umalis ka dyan kasi it's so risky, it's so uncomfortable. Pero I had to fight with that limiting belief. So I said to myself, no, you're wrong, right? I'm gonna prove you wrong. Guys, listen to how you're talking to yourself, okay? Instead of downplaying yourself, challenge yourself, right? So nung time na yun, sinasabi ko talaga sa sarili ko, no, you're wrong. I will prove to you that I will make money, that I will become successful, I will inspire people, I will get people's life better. And sinabi ko, I will do it in a year. Always put a deadline, always put a date to your goal. Because what do I say? Kapag walang date ang goal mo, it's just a dream. When I started challenging myself and I started hitting milestone na unti-unti kong nakukuha yung gusto ko, even though I didn't think I could do it, as I continued to prove myself wrong by keeping the promises I made to myself, guys, grabe yung confidence ko. I've unlocked a level of confidence na parang kahit ako sa sarili ko na meron akong limiting belief, no, 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 that's a limiting belief because I challenge myself and I was able to fulfill the promise because I keep doing the hard things, and now I've unlocked milestone that I once told myself that I could never ever do. Guys, ibang level of confidence talaga yon. Kaya sinasabi ko sa inyo, you have to keep the promises that you make to yourself. Kasi sineself-sabotage nyo yung credibility nyo. Right? How do you get other people to believe in you if you can't even believe in yourself because you know right away na hindi nyo siya tutuparin? So mahalaga itong point na to. And if you do it alongside with the first point that I mentioned, very powerful to. So the last one I want to share with you guys in order to increase your confidence is learn a skill. Okay? Pero step 1 lang yon. Step 1 is to learn a skill. But you gotta have mastery. Okay? Learn a skill and master the skill. Bakit kamo? Kasi kapag na-master mo yung skill na yon, like you can even do it with your eyes shut. Okay? Nakakita niyo ba kayo ng mga athlete, ng chess player, or like someone who plays an instrument really, really good, and you just watch the level of confidence that they have. Kasi nga, they have a level of mastery. Even if they don't think about it, they know exactly what they're doing. Right? So let's say, sa negosyo ko again, if you understand human psychology, behavior, what drives people to buy, how to solve people's problem, that's gonna give you a level of confidence in your business na gusto mo lang tumulong. And this is the secret, guys. When you have that confidence, that's when you stop to become just like anybody else, right? Diba gusto nyong malaman kung paano kayo magsa-stand out? This is it. You learn a skill, you stick with that skill, you master it over and over and over again, right? And then see how you build such a level of confidence that people can sense your value from miles away. So ngayon, tatanungin nyo, how do you master a skill? Well, again, mag-loop back na naman tayo dun sa do the hard things over and over again. You cannot have confidence without competence, and you only get competence by mastery. Okay? So, yun lang guys. Gagawin nyo lang yun. Do the hard things and always show up, and do not ever let yourself down. Huwag kayong mangangako sa sarili nyo na alam nyong hindi tutuparin kasi it brings your self-esteem down kasi alam nyo na sinaself-sabotage nyo na yung sarili nyo eh. You have to always compete with the version of you yesterday. Right? Kaya ako, hindi ko na nga kilala kung sino ako 10 years ago kasi that old self I had broken up with, right? Nakapag-break na ako dun sa old self ko na yun with so much limiting beliefs. And even now, as I evolve myself, right? I'm never gonna stay the same. That's what I can tell you. You know, I will be different a year, 2 years, and 3 years from now because I'm always competing with my future self. And I hope you guys are too because this is the only way na ma-elevate niyo yung sarili nyo without comparing yourself with others. Sobrang na-enjoy ko tong video na to guys kasi nga nasa outside kami. I am with my family, and at the same time, I really love this topic because I always get asked, Sarah, how do you get the confidence in doing things like even YouTube, right? And again, guys, this is only what, maybe 5th or 6th episode. It's not like this is the mastery for me. I'm still doing it scared. But here's what I can tell you. I'm still doing it. I'm still showing up. So what are you doing today? I'll see you in the next one, guys.